By now, you've probably realized that YouTubers can become successful on YouTube without ever having to show their face. There are a lot of channels that do this and are doing great for themselves, but the faceless YouTube channel market can become pretty competitive, thus making it hard for new channels to stand out. Luckily, low-competition faceless channel ideas are out there. Here are a few to think about. Before we get into the video, make sure to check out the link in the description for a free YouTube training that will reveal to you the biggest secret of making money on YouTube. Number 10. Cars. The car and transportation niche in general is known for having a relatively high CPM. This means that you'd earn a good amount per 1,000 views from ads on these videos. And even though that's true, videos centered around cars aren't usually spoken of as much as gaming videos, makeup tutorial videos, and others. This might mean that car YouTube channels, though profitable, aren't in large amounts, hence making them less competitive to succeed in. Making car videos that don't feature your face can also be pretty easy, as you can just place pictures of the cars you'd like to discuss on display and have your voice speaking in the background. A few ideas for this channel would be how to fix a certain part for your car if they're broken, race car content, and car reviews. A great way to make money through this channel would be to place affiliate links for car accessories from Amazon in your description. You can also sell merchandise once you've gotten big enough to do so. And if your content is exceptional, you'll soon start seeing companies reaching out to you for advertisement. Number 9. Art. You've probably seen videos titled "How to Draw Elsa from Frozen" with a thumbnail that shows the finished drawing. Even though people already know what the end result of a drawing video is, they still click to watch the process of how you got there to begin with. If you're an artist, then you might want to consider trying out this idea for your channel. As you may have seen in popular speed drawing videos, your face doesn't have to be shown at all throughout. Your art will be enough to keep people hooked if you're really good. And though art can be very intriguing to the eye, there aren't that many artist YouTubers on the platform compared to other niches. So there's plenty of room for you to show your creativity. Whatever your style is, try showcasing it in a creative way on your channel. Number 8. Language tutorials. If you're multilingual or bilingual, then this would be perfect for you. Creating a channel where you teach a language can be a great idea, since language tutorial videos are always going to be relevant among people who enjoy traveling and learning different languages. And the best part is that it's one of the lower competition channel niches that you've probably heard about, but haven't seen a lot of creators in. You may have seen language lesson videos where there's a teacher standing next to a whiteboard teaching in front of a camera, but you don't necessarily have to do that. If you don't want your face to be shown, you can simply write out your lesson points on a large piece of paper with a marker and position your camera on this paper as you write and teach. It all depends on how you edit your videos. A great way to monetize through this type of channel would be to offer courses in your description. You can also add information about the culture behind the language in some of your videos to keep your viewers interested. Number 7. Scary videos. Horror will never not be intriguing to people. Some of us just love the thrill that comes with not knowing what lurks around a dark corner and the feeling of being jump scared by something unexpected. That's why the scary video niche has great potential for success. A good subgenre of this idea would be to tell scary stories. You're in luck if you're good at writing horror, because it'd be easy to just write all of your stories yourself and read them into your phone mic or a professional microphone. If you're able to, you can hire a voice actor on Fiverr for a small sum of money to narrate these stories if you think your voice won't do your writing justice. Channels that are already trying this concept typically have the audio of the story playing over some animation or pictures rather than showing their face, so you can try this out too. Fiverr can also be useful to have your story animated, but if you'd like to do things yourself, then you can get some free stock images on Pexels to help bring your story to life through video. Number 6. Digital marketing. Are you familiar with digital and AI marketing? Do you have a background in any of these fields? If you do, then you're in luck, because this niche has been growing quite a bit in popularity in YouTube while maintaining a low competition rate. There are more people than ever trying to start a business or sell a product these days, and they all want to know how best they can market what they have to offer online and through social media. Lots of small business owners and salespeople are looking to YouTube to figure out different tricks on how to market their product through the internet efficiently. And let's not forget the people out there who'd like to become digital marketers for these businesses. With all of these people trying to learn more about digital marketing, you surely won't have a problem getting people's attention. And of course, your digital marketing videos don't have to reveal how you look if you focus on giving advice through a voiceover. and stock pictures that relate to the topic. Number 5. Plant-based diets. The health niche as a whole is extremely competitive, as health in itself is something highly desired by people in general. Everyone's trying to lose weight and increase their lifespan as much as possible. While plant-based diets as a channel idea is related to the competitive health niche, it can still stand out as its own niche, since diets like vegetarianism and veganism are their own things as well. People interested in changing their diets to the two mentioned above are always looking up ways to best keep themselves healthy after cutting out meat and non-vegan foods from their diet. So if you show them how they can make nutritious meals using only plants, then they'd be coming back to your channel for more whenever you post. To exclude your face from these sorts of channels, you can focus your camera on the meals you're preparing and provide an explanation as to how to make them through an audio recording, as we've been mentioning before. Number 4. Sports. A sports channel all about golf can be a great channel idea with low competition. Your golf channel can give updates on what's happening in golf games around the world and can review golf clubs and other golfing equipment. Scuba diving and rock climbing are also interesting low-competition sports to discuss within the sports niche, so consider these as well. Provide free stock pictures and footage of the sports and related supplies when discussing them on your channel in order to keep your face hidden. Number 3. Cooking for single men. The cooking niche is pretty wide and quite up there in terms of competitive channel niches, but this subcategory is in demand as well, but with low competition compared to the entire niche as a whole. Right now, there are lots of people living alone who just want to learn how to feed themselves without going completely broke from purchasing ingredients. Grown men living on their own and who are probably trying to keep their bodies fit and running well for workouts are especially interested in knowing what foods to cook to keep themselves bulky, healthy, and energized. So that's why this channel idea can do pretty well for you after you've come up with interesting ideas to portray it. If you're interested in this idea, try to focus on the cheap foods that someone can put together quickly to fill their bellies after a long day of work or before one. Make sure that what you're referring to has some nutritional value as well, and show how it can be made. You can position your camera on your ingredients and process and place a voiceover onto the footage once you're done. Number 2. Education. Providing tutorials and explanations on difficult topics in certain subjects for high schoolers can actually be a great idea for your channel with lots of potential content and a high chance of bringing in consistent views. There are always going to be high schoolers, and they're always going to want an explanation for something they may find difficult in a subject. Subjects like math and chemistry especially would be a great idea to get into if you're versed in them. A great example of a channel that does this is the Organic Chemistry Tutor. This guy has managed to land 4.42 million subscribers on his channel by giving clear explanations of tricky topics in math and science. He's a go-to channel for many high schoolers looking to pass their exams, and the best part is that he's never shown his face. His lessons are simply screen recordings of a digital board that he uses to give clear and concise explanations. So, if you're good at math or another subject, you might want to try this out. There are plenty of educational videos around, but the education niche can still be considered low competition. Before we get into number 1, don't forget to check out the link in the description for a free YouTube training that will reveal to you the biggest secret of making money on YouTube. And make sure to hit the subscribe button for more valuable content. Number 1. Fishing. This may come as a surprise, but a channel centered around fishing and fish-related things can be a good idea as well. And obviously, there aren't that many channels doing this, so you won't have a hard time standing out. Fishermen and people looking to try fishing would be very interested in this sort of channel for sure. There's always someone taking a trip to a lake house who'd like to try fishing in the pond nearby, so let your videos be what they come to learn what techniques they can utilize and which equipment is best. And just like the other channels, you can include images and footage of what you're referring to in your videos in order to keep your face hidden. Make sure to check out the next video to learn step by step how to start a faceless channel. See you there.